Hello there folks, back again for another video. In this one we're going to be looking at even more reveals for the Middle-earth strategy battle game as were announced by Warhammer community today. We're going to be seeing some more of the evil side of this particular release for War of the Rohirrim, and in this case we have Shank, Wrot and the Snow Troll, scavengers from the White Mountains that are getting added into the mix for the Middle-earth strategy battle game, and by extension War of the Rohirrim. So let's dive in and have a look, shall we? So we've got 3 miniatures, should say straight out the gate. Going to be Forge World resin miniatures, and they're all going to be included as part of a single pack. So that's going to be a fairly expensive pack, I would imagine, but that is coming down the pipeline. We start off with Shank and Wrot, and this is the first time that we've seen anything that isn't just a regular human for War of the Rohirrim, which is quite cool. So, within the tunnels of the White Mountains dwell many foul things, above all loathsome orcs. Shank and Wrot are 2 such fiends who see the siege of the Hornburg both as a source of food in the biting frost of the long winter and an opportunity to earn the favour of their master in Mordor. Shank is a slender, more conniving orc, so this one here, whilst Wrot is thick, set and dim-witted, though particularly tough in the midst of a fight. And it's quite interesting seeing this slightly different take on the orcs and their aesthetic, I suppose. Still kind of in line with what we've already been seeing for Middle-earth strategy battle game anyway, but with a distinctive twist to the miniatures to kind of bring them in line with the look of the anime that's coming. If you get a little bit of a closer look, as you can see here, very, very nicely detailed. Really like the look of both of those. Be interesting to see how people paint them up and what they do with them. Very cool. But yeah, listed as orc scavengers there. Yet, it is not just these 2 orcs who have found their way into the Deeping Combe. Shank knows a guttural call that will summon a great snow troll that will tear through any that stand in their way. And here we have the excellent new snow troll miniature. Now, obviously, we had seen new troll miniatures coming out recently for Angmar, the hill trolls. They're still yet to be released, unfortunately. But look at that boy. What a don he is. That is one hell of a resin miniature. I really like all the detail work. I like the frost troll elements on the back there with the spikes and stuff. Really cool to see things like the manacles and the change, which is an echo of the sort of older cave trolls and stuff. And you've got a little bit more of sort of personality about him with the loincloth and the belts and stuff like that as well. Again, kind of fits into the aesthetic of what we've expected for Middle-earth strategy battle game, but obviously with that anime twist, as I have been mentioning before anyway as well. So yeah, a really nice little set there. So as I say, comes with Shank and Wrot alongside the Snow Troll. Let's find out a little bit more about them. So this group of 3 opportunistic pillagers are minor heroes and act on their own as their own warband in the Besiegers of the Hornburg forces. So Shank is your captain miniature. Wrot works as an independent hero. So that's a new addition there. And then you also have the Snow Troll as a monster. Between them, they are a fearsome force in their own right, and you'll have to wait to see how they play on the tabletop. Their rules are unique and characterful, just like as they appear in the movies. So that is an interesting one there. Shame we didn't actually get to learn a little bit more about their rules as part of this particular announcement. But I'm sure we'll see stuff very, very soon. Absolutely gorgeous miniatures, as have been pretty much all the stuff that we've seen currently for the Middle-earth strategy battle game. Really like the look of Shank and Wrot, or Wrot maybe, alongside the Snow Troll there as well. Really cool design. And obviously we had seen the Snow Troll popping up in some of the imagery for War of the Rohirrim. So it was sort of inevitable, I suppose, that we were going to get that. But it looks like they're kind of going to cover all the bases when it comes to War of the Rohirrim and make sure we get pretty much everything that you would expect to see in the films or the film on the tabletop, which is always nice to see. So yeah, that is just a quick look, a sort of teaser of what they've still got coming up. Hopefully we get a few more previews in the next couple of weeks ahead of that final pre-order, hopefully, for War of the Rohirrim, which I'd assume is probably going to be the start of December at this point. And yeah, we'll have to see what everyone thinks. Are we going to get our hands on this sooner rather than later? Will it come out before the Angmar Trolls? I suppose we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, nice new miniatures in Forge World resin there for those people looking to expand their collection for the Middle-earth strategy battle game and the Forces of Evil. Be interesting to see what other miniatures they get to add into the mix. Like maybe we're going to see them. Obviously, these guys feel like they're going to be able to walk alongside the Dunlendings, perhaps, if you kind of do some kind of like combined evil force. But maybe we'll even see some new Orc miniatures. That could be kind of cool. I suppose we'll have to wait and see when it comes to sort of like regular plastics and things. But yeah, Shank and Wrot, the 2 Orc Scavengers, and the Snow Troll itself, rampaging out against Helm and his kin in Helm's Deep, the Hornburg. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below about these 3 new miniatures. Do you like them? Do you appreciate the fact that we're going to see something that's not just humans as part of this release? And the horses, obviously. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that cool stuff down below. And I will make sure to dive into the comments and have a chat with you about these as well. But yeah, just a little bit of an update for Middle-earth to get things rolling on that front. And yeah, we'll talk about more stuff very, very soon, I don't doubt. Bye for now.